Guys, I'm just looking at this new webcam feature to see if it works. I'm at Bucharest right now, so I don't even know if you can hear me. Oops. So far, I'm on. Let's see if anyone shows up. Oh, there's someone here. Hey, CJs. So I'm just killing top Bucharest Airport. Can you hear me? I'm not sure this is working with the new feature. Like, let me know if you can hear me at all. Okay, yeah, the quality is probably low because the Wi-Fi is pretty shitty here. Hi, Edu. But you got to do something to kill time when you're at the airport, right? So I'm just testing this out a bit. Oh yeah, airport Wi-Fi usually sucks pretty bad, so I'm not surprised. Yes, you do. I am chilling out at the airport. My flight leaves in about an hour and a half. I got here super early. They told me to get here at least 2.5 hours before because of the congestion at the airport. It wasn't necessary at all, but hey. So what are you guys up to? This airport is so strange. Yes, I am on my way home. It feels a bit weird. It always feels weird to be on my way home. But then again, this time around, I don't feel as sad about it as I did on my way home from Amsterdam. Just because, not that I didn't like Bucharest, it's an interesting city and I would love to go back, but it just didn't feel as much as home as Amsterdam did. You're eating mostly. Nice. Yes, it is that. And I know that I will arrive like super late. And I arrive in Sandefjord instead of Oslo, so I have to train from Sandefjord to Oslo as well. So I probably won't be in town until around midnight. And then I have to get up early for work tomorrow. So I know that it's normal life for sure. But I have talked about going back there with a friend of mine, so yes, it is a long trip. Like the flight is about 3 hours, and the train ride is about an hour and a half. So it's gonna take a bit of time. There's an hour time difference as well because Bucharest is an hour ahead of Norway. So you should definitely go to Amsterdam. It's the best place. I've always said this for all of these years. So whenever I've traveled to London, I've always felt very at home there. But coming to Amsterdam, I felt a lot more at home there than I have ever done in London. So if you haven't, you have never been to Amsterdam? Yes, it's always hard to travel back home, but it's good and bad. It's always nice to come back home too, but it's the end of a vacation. Then again, I haven't talked to him about going back here with one of my best friends. So we might do like a girls' trip. So I've been to Amsterdam and London, so it's weird to me. Okay, London has never felt weird to me. I've always felt very much at home there, but Amsterdam was something completely different, and I highly recommend that you go. It has such a great vibe. Where in England did you live, and for how long? Hi, Stephanie. I'm good. Only for oh no, for that was exciting. In Yorkshire for 10 years. Oh, that's a long time. What brought you there? Well, you can imagine if it was exciting to fly over. Think about how amazing it would be to actually go there. When I went there now, I hadn't been to Amsterdam for about 18 years, and I'm definitely not gonna wait that long for the next trip to Amsterdam. Just getting ready for work, putting on makeup. Wow, okay. See, have you? What time is it over there, Stephanie? Story of my parents chose to go there, and now I'm in. Oh, life happens. Things happen. Airport, you guys. It's one of the weirdest airports I've ever been to. Yes, definitely. This is the last day. I'm headed home right now, so I'm waiting for my gate. Actually, I don't know. Oh, well, the position right there, right next to where. Pay attention to that. But yes, weird. Why is what weird? 7 a.m. Okay, so it's early in the morning. It is 5:30 in the evening here in Bucharest. Oh yeah, why the airport is weird? I don't know. It has just a. It's just um, so crowded, but really unorganized. So it's hard to find your way around. And in general, in Bucharest, people are easy to get information. Oh, you do. You have to go now. Thank you. Thank you. I will try to have a safe flight. You're at the airport and get down and you log out. Have a safe flight. Thank you. Okay, great that you're listening along. Like I told the other ones, I ran in Sandefjord, which is a town close to my hometown, actually. So I will fly there and then take the train to Oslo. I will be in Oslo at around 11 to midnight. I totally understand being in airports like that. Mexico is not easy. Oh, I can imagine. I would love to go to Mexico, though I haven't been there. So yes. Still, it's not bad here. It's just unorganized, hard to get around. I do work tomorrow, Stephanie, so it's gonna be hard to get up. Like I haven't been up early for a few days, so it's definitely gonna be hard. Oh, meet up in Mexico. That would be so cool. Just fly everyone in, have it. I will definitely be in a little pain tomorrow. But then again, I got to buy my Lefroy, and one of my best friends is coming over for vegan sushi after work tomorrow. So hopefully the workday won't be too stressful, but we'll see. He says, gotta go. Hope you get back safe. And I was like, thank you. You have a good day and See you soon. Yes, it's gonna be a nice day. I just hope that it won't be too stressful. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Just sit there, kill some more time, see if anyone shows up. Because I arrived here way too early. But that's what I normally do. I hate stressing when I travel. I always end up going to the airport way too early. And I just think it's a part of the trip to be here, to feel the vibe of the airport, of everyone who's traveling. So I do like being at airports. I do. But being here like 4 hours before the flight takes off, that was a bit too much. The thing is, the information about the bus ride from Bucharest to the airport, it was very little detail, so it was hard to figure out just how long of a time it would take me to actually get there. It said that it usually takes about 20 minutes, but if it's during rush hour, it could take up to 1.5 hours. And I think my bus ride took about 45 minutes or so. It's hard to predict just at what time. And then again, you couldn't buy the bus ticket. There was no ticket booth at the first bus stop for the bus ride to the airport. So I had to go to a different bus stop to get a ticket. Then again, figured out that the ticket that I bought at the airport on my way to city center Bucharest was a return ticket as well. So I only had to activate it. It was fine. All these people are looking at me like I'm crazy singer. Who cares? This is kind of cool that the webcam feature actually works. I don't know how the quality of the video is compared to the OTP program that I usually use, but it's kind of just fine to just test this out and see if it works. And then again, I get to kill some time. But from what I can see, the viewer counter doesn't really work because while you were all here, it said 0. So I can never really tell if someone is here or not. So if someone still is watching, let me know. So I'm just going to sit here babbling with myself, which I have no problem with doing, really. Do it all the time. I don't have any like set trips, and it's kind of stressing me out. I don't like not having something planned. So I've been talking to my best friend about going to back here to Bucharest actually to do a girls trip, or I might do a trip to Dublin. Italy has been an option as well. Kind of totally depends on the price, and I'm not sure if I want to travel alone or not. But we'll see. I need my bed 1 second. I'm just going to get coffee. Like 1 second. No, nothing. Is that okay? You can take it. Yeah, so it's. I'm guessing you're all gone by now. So like closing time. The gate is not open at all. Like I said, my flight leaves in about a little over an hour, so I still have some time to kill. Yes. So I'm still contemplating where my next trip is going to be. because I don't know if I'm going to travel by myself or if I'm going to try to go with someone. I would love to travel with some of my girlfriends because I haven't done that in forever. Uh, and we do have some options for like cheap travels because we have or I have friends that have family with vacation homes abroad, so we might be able to do that. But I haven't really decided. Like, there's so many places that I would love to go. But yeah. So let me know if you have any questions about Romania and Bucharest. Like, I've been here for 5-6 days now. And I would totally like to go back and explore the city more. I would definitely be a little different the next time around, for sure. There's so much history, and at the end of the trip, I was recommended like a few walking tours that I didn't do. I did one of the free walking tours; it was awesome. But I was recommended a few other tours. There was one that was mentioned that was like abandoned buildings and stuff like that. It sounded super interesting, and they have a tour that focuses on street art. That would be super cool to do. So if we go back for a girls trip here, we might do that. The umbrella passage, that one I didn't find. I did look for it one day and did not find it. It turned out that the map that I had pinned it wrong, so it was in a completely different place. And then I didn't have time to get it the next day. I was getting the new tattoo and everything, so that one I would have to find the next time around. But yes. So there's a lot of things that I feel like I didn't get to do that I would love to do next time around when I come back. And I absolutely love the Airbnb apartment. I did a live tour of it on Instagram. It's not up anymore, but I have filmed a lot of it, so it will be in the Bucharest vlog. And the Airbnb was fantastic. If I'm going back, then I'm definitely booking the same Airbnb if that's an option. And like, it's super cheap to drink and eat here. It's really hard to live on a vegan diet here. There's not a lot of vegan options, so that was kind of stressful, but as long as the Airbnb has a kitchen, it's not that hard to work around it. You can definitely make food. There's lots of stores open at all hours, so you can just buy groceries and make food. And there will be a lot of vegetarian options around, but vegan options not so much. It's probably like a lot of noise here right now. So with people popping in and out here, let me know if you're here or not. Like I said, I have no problem with chatting on my own here. It's very convenient that my gate is like right next to the cafe that I'm sitting at, so I can just keep an eye on that. So yeah. The only thing that I would say that, like, I wouldn't say I was disappointed by it because it doesn't really matter that much, but the cellular service here is really crappy. Like, I'm used to having the same kind of service wherever I go in Europe, and we have this Roam Like Home thing, so I don't pay any extra for it. My phone is completely like told me all the time that I am connected to like 3G or 4G, but I never have any internet connection. So, like I said, it doesn't really matter. I'm not that much on my phone when I travel anyways, but for the sake of wanting to like post pictures and stories as I go. It kind of makes it different. That's why most of the posts that I've taken during the day have appeared at night, just because I didn't have time to upload it until I got back to the Airbnb. So that's the reason for that. Oh shit! Put his phone aside. Yeah, so this webcam feature looks like it's working pretty okay. I can't really see, or I don't really know if the quality of the video is okay on your guys' end. Just let me know if it's really crappy, because it shouldn't be. And if it is, I think it's more because of the Wi-Fi at the airport program. So my flight isn't leaving until like a little over an hour, so I still have a bit of time. I see people like popping in and out here, and I know that this is like not the best time for a stream. People are just finished work. Guessing there's like dinner time. Then again, I'm just testing this out some time as I go. Like I said, the airport here, it's a bit like unorganized, so there's not really that much to do. Like the cafes are quite limited. It's a couple of restaurants. I think there's a food court downstairs. I haven't checked that out, but I'm not really hungry, so it doesn't matter. But yes. Like getting dark out, so this is why the quality or the picture is getting a bit darker. And I did get myself the bottle of Lefroy that I was going to buy when going home from Amsterdam that I didn't buy. I got that now, so. Oops. And you guys let me also know, because I don't know how well this pops up on people's feed on YouTube, that if I just randomly go live like this. So I would love to know if you just got a notification of it or not. So I'm just checking a few things for my travel here. I need to book like the ticket for the train stuff. Like what I would definitely recommend for if you're going to Bucharest is do your research before you go. There's a lot of things that was super or made the trip so much easier for me just because I did a research beforehand. If I hadn't done it, I probably would have used a lot more time. Just trying to figure things out as you go. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You always figure it out. And a lot of locals speak English, so it's not a problem. But if you do the research before you go, you're going to save yourself a lot of time. So I'm just going to do an announcement here that we are live. Never mind. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to jump over to Instagram, do a little bit of live there, so I've done it both places. Thank you for those of you who were here and while I was testing this out, and for all the wishes of a safe travel home. And I will see you guys in the next one. There will not be a tag along Tuesday coming up today, just because, you know, I'm still on my trip. But next Tuesday there will be. And before that is also going to be the Bucharest trip video, or the Bucharest vlog. And then there's also going to be a couple of other videos. So I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.